So as strong and mighty as the Building Homes for Heroes team is, they're not builders, okay? They're not architects, they are not contractors, they're not even subcontractors. I laugh because, I mean, we've done amazing things all together, but we gotta have the builders. And I do have to say that that's where this comes in, the generosity of those who are builders. In 2019, a golden relationship, well, wait a minute, is gold more valuable right now than platinum? Where are metals traders? The RBC guys now, don't they? I mean, it depends, but okay, we'll call it a platinum relationship for the moment. A platinum relationship was born with one of the very best. PulteGroup and their Built to Honor program, which partners with nonprofits like ours to build mortgage-free custom homes for military families. Please let the pictures speak for themselves.
Know that you're part of something very special, very beautiful, and in honor of all those who served and sacrificed on 9/11, and all those who served in our military and sacrificed so much, and those we continue to help and hope to help ahead. Know that you're now part of that story, that journey. Something special, something meaningful.
Our world would be a much better place if every corporation did what Pulte does. They are a blessing to us at Building Homes for Heroes, and they are a blessing to our country.
About 10 years ago, Pulte really wanted to find a new way to give back to our wounded veterans. And how better to give back than do what we do best and build homes.
You know, my body and my mind were physically damaged, but my capabilities were as well. And to see the people of America and corporations like Lowe's and Pulte and Building Homes for Heroes and all these organizations come together and willing to build this home to help better our lives is breathtaking.
I still serve this country even after my military careers. I still, love helping people, love protecting people. I'll do it forever. And having this home, I know if I go there and something happened to me, my son has a place forever. And that's one of the best feelings I have.
Just all the people and the love and the hugs and just the smiles on their faces, how appreciative they were to me and my family. I probably haven't felt that since I've come home.
I'm so proud to be the leader of this great company, and it's our small way of giving back to those that have given their all in protecting and defending the values that we hold dear as Americans.
And this is the greatest country in the world because of what you do, what you all do. You are America.
PulteGroup is like Chip and Joanna times a million, okay? They don't just show up and start hammering away. They first have build teams, and those teams go and they meet with each and every veteran for whom they are going to build a home. They find out their wants and their needs. They don't just forge ahead and say, okay, what do we need? How many ramps? Not at all. The homes are furnished, they are decorated, they are customized to very specific injuries. They decorate each child's bedroom with his or her favorite theme. And then they store the pantries with the family's favorite foods. I would be like, okay, that whole wall needs to be Hershey's chocolate bars, thanks. None of this happens without extraordinary leadership at the very top. Please welcome our 2023 honoree, President and CEO of PulteGroup, Ryan Marshall.
Andy, thank you. Without your organization and your leadership, we wouldn't be here tonight. And the good that you're doing for those that have served our country wouldn't be possible. So let me start with that. Maybe on a lighter note, before I get into some of the heavier topics and I start crying, Let me first say thanks to the New York Stock Exchange. We're proudly listed on the New York Stock Exchange. I don't know for how many years, but it's 30 some odd plus, Jim, I think, something along those lines. More than that, 50 some odd plus years. It's a lot. We're going to celebrate our 75th year in business in 2025, so I'm lobbying hard, for a closing bell ceremony or something cool like that. And Liz, maybe you can come and celebrate with us. So the other thing, being an Atlanta-based organization that we like to joke a little bit about, is the New York Stock Exchange is owned by ICE, which is an Atlanta-based company. So our mayor loves to jab the mayor of New York that the most prominent, most well-respected, most notorious stock exchange in the world, based in the heart of New York City, is actually an Atlanta-owned company. So we laugh a little bit about that from time to time, but to Lynn and Tom, Jeff and Kelly have been just unbelievable friends to me and to our organization. So thanks to your great stock exchange for hosting today. To our friends from FDNY, thanks for being here. And without your service and the service of our first responders, our country wouldn't be what it is. So thanks for keeping us all safe. So a quick personal story. I grew up in a small town in rural Utah called Tooele. And if anybody can spell that properly, I've got a special award for you at the end of the night. You can't Google it, so you've got to legitimately spell it like the spelling bee. Tooele was a town that had 2 stoplights, 1 high school. We eventually got a McDonald's, and we thought we'd hit the big time. My favorite memory growing up, my dad was the town veterinarian, and he was the only veterinarian in town. My favorite memory was going down to our local park on the 4th of July and trying to throw the ping pong balls in the fish bowl where I would take the goldfish home that would promptly die about 2 days later. I see a few head nodders over here, so I've got a kindred spirit of goldfish winners. But my most prized memory was the family barbecues that we had at our house after we were done at the park. And it consisted of a gourmet meal of barbecued burgers, homemade French fries, and root beer floats with homemade ice cream that my mom made. The thing that made those memories so special for me, that they were in our home. And in that home was where all of my life's memories, for the 18 years that I was at home with my parents, they were all in that same home that was our family home. It wasn't the nicest in the world, but it was ours. And I remember the day that my parents celebrated the fact that they paid that home off. It was a big deal. The purpose that we have in our organization at PulteGroup that we talk about often is we're building incredible places where Americans can live their dreams. And that is the purpose why I get up and go to work every single day, is year in and year out. This year we'll build 29,000 homes that are 100% aligned with that purpose, in building places, in homes and communities where people can live their dreams. In the history of our company, we've built over 800,000 homes across the United States, across all the markets that we operate in. None are more impactful to me as an individual, as a leader, than the 80 homes that we've built as part of our Built to Honor program. And those 80 plus homes and counting. Now, I'm a little embarrassed, Andy, as you take a bite of your cake. Isn't that cake good? Yeah. I caught you with a bite of cake, Andy. I'm feeling, I'm a little bit competitive, and I'm feeling like we've got some work to do to catch up. I thought we were doing well and giving away 80 mortgage-free homes, but Andy, 343, counting, 400 coming up very soon, 1 every 11 days. It's pretty impressive. So we're gonna have to pick up our pace. We're partners, that's exactly right. And speaking of partners, and speaking of the American dream, without our veterans, who have proudly and honorably served our country and defended our freedoms, the American dream, which the home is at the center of, would not even remotely be possible. So put your hands together and give a big thank you to our veterans that are here tonight. There are three of our veteran recipients here tonight that we've built homes for. Pulte Homes has built homes for. Jerry, I was at your ribbon cutting in Jacksonville a couple of years ago. Actually, almost 2 years to the day. 2 years next week, I think. It was on Veterans Day. And Liz, I had the opportunity of doing a nice interview with you that day. So Jerry, we're very just grateful to have you in our community. Matthew, right here in our own backyard, right in New Jersey, with our team, our home building team from New Jersey. And our newest homeowner, Keisha, will get her home next week. I have the wonderful honor of being CEO of this company. I'm also head of customer service. So if anything goes sideways, I want to know about it. There's nothing more important to us than the quality of the homes that each and every one of you live in, and all of our homeowners for that matter. So to John Evans and your entire team that's here with us tonight, Aaron, Christina, Rodney, thank you for what you're doing for our company. More importantly, thank you for what you did for Matthew and his family and his wonderful son, who is, I understand, off to serve in the U.S. Marine Corps pretty soon. So. Just a few more remarks and I'll sit down. As I've been told, nobody likes a long sermon. But I want to give a huge shout out to Jim Zoomer on our team who's with us tonight. Jim is the quiet guy who you won't get more than about 3 words out of tonight. Jim is officially our head of investor relations and internal and external communications. His 4th or 5th job is he runs our Built to Honor program. Jim is the little engine that could, who is the heart and the soul that makes our Built to Honor program work, which, as I'd mentioned earlier, has built 80 homes since we started the program just 10 years ago. A blessing was that we met Andy and your team 5 years ago, and in just that short period of time that we met Andy and his team 5 years ago, we built 15 homes with Building Homes for Heroes. As good as Andy is, the real hero in this is Kim Vesey. Kim, you're unbelievable. I'm so excited and thrilled for you with your new role, and we're just we feel very blessed to have you as a partner to work with as we do this great work. With Building Homes for Heroes, we've built homes from Texas to Florida, from New Jersey to Minneapolis, and even Arizona. And Kim, I think, is the only individual in this room tonight that stood in the freezing cold winter in Minnesota as we delivered a wonderful home. So Kim, I know the organization's in good hands. Thank you to all of you for being here tonight and for supporting this organization and giving up your Monday night to celebrate with all of us and to do some really good work. This is a relationship that we cherish, that's built on shared values for giving back to those that have defended the freedoms that we all enjoy as Americans in this country. Without our veterans and without those that are committed to protecting this country, none of us would be able to enjoy the great freedoms that we have today. So again, let me say thank you to the veterans that have served this country and continue to serve the people of the United States. Thank you.
Man, you know, each time we get a new partner, I think I couldn't get better than this. Pulte, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you to the entire team.